You give up 13 to Cleveland, lose. 16 to Carolina on this field, lose. 10 to Philadelphia on this field, lose. We spent 2 hours before the game talking about championship aspirations. Your defense is good enough. Is this offense the reason why Green Bay cannot be viewed tonight as a championship contender?
100%. We talked last week about the fact that on their resume, there was a blemish against the Browns, the Carolina Panthers. There was also a tie against the Dallas Cowboys. But when your defense is playing at the level that this defense has in those losses, the blame rests solely on the offense, Matt LaFleur, and its quarterback, Jordan Love. We talked before this game that they had to make a play and take an ascension so that Jordan Love could show that this was his team to take to a Super Bowl. This was his team to take to an NFC championship. And what we've seen the last few games hasn't proved that to me. And the other piece is this. There are some pieces missing. So what can Matt LaFleur do that allows Jordan Love some easy completions and opportunities to score?
And when they lost Kraft early in that game against Carolina, you understand how dynamic he is, and in the middle of that in real time to try to adapt. Okay, but you had a week to get ready for this game, knowing you didn't have him. You are shorthanded at the receiver position. But, 7 points is all they could get against Philadelphia. You lose your center, I believe it was, in this game. There were a lot of attrition on the offensive line on both sides. But you can't make excuses for
you can't make excuses for not scoring 10 points. You can't make excuses for not scoring 13 points. Listen, it's difficult to be explosive when you don't have your top-tier players, the Matthew Goldens, the Tucker Crafts, but you have to find a way to make plays. And you had an opportunity late in that first half to at least get an attempt at a field goal, and you failed there because you turned the football over. And then there was an opportunity to lead Christian Watson across the field there late to get them a chance to kick a field goal, and he threw it up the field instead of toward the sideline.
You tell Coach LaFleur and his group before this game starts, you're holding Philly to 10. They're figuring, hey, we might not blow them out, but this is a game we're winning. They didn't. It's not like Philly was explosive, but they had a couple of plays, Ryan, that got them the one touchdown. How'd they get set up?
Listen, this is beautiful, right? They're up 3-0, and you're going to see Jalen Hurts manipulate the pocket, and this is all going to be about Saquon Barkley and also Quay Walker. Quay Walker is going to get into the line of scrimmage, and here as we start to play, you'll see as Saquon Barkley leaks out, and now Quay Walker is trying to make a decision of whether to continue to go right here. If we pause it, he's going to try to make a decision on whether or not he's going to continue and get to Jalen Hurts, or if he's going to move out to Saquon Barkley, which leaves Valentine one-on-one in the open field with one of the league's most explosive players, Saquon Barkley. Now watch, we're going to get Jalen Hurts with the throw to the outside, and this is a position you don't want to be in. Saquon Barkley with the spin move, now he gets down the sideline.
What'd you explain to me when we were watching the bus? When you're out there on that island with that man in particular?
All you feel is space, right? It's like that little clown from It is hovering around, and you're in a dark room of mirrors. You know that it's going to be a problem. Now, this is a beautiful play. We used to call this a zombie route. They're going to get A.J. Brown up the field and across. And then Devontae Smith, who's going to become the post player, is also going to attack Evan Williams. You're going to get a pump from Jalen Hurts, and then he's going to go over the top to Devontae Smith. Watch Jalen Hurts as he's in the pocket. A.J. Brown gets up the field. When A.J. Brown goes up the field, he's going to pull Xavier McKinney out of the quarter. That gives one-on-one against Evan Williams for Devontae Smith, and now we get a big throw by Jalen Hurts.
Double moves work every time, Coach Hasselbeck. Remember that. I'm amazed at how strong he is for a skinny guy. He has got strong hands, and he is elevating his game in a big way.
But we always talk about it, though. He's a professional receiver, and he's always been that, right? When he was playing for the Bootleggers in Louisiana in high school, he was a guy who could play both ways, hoop, and when he played the wide receiver position, he had a very high acumen, and we see it here now.
Elite route runner, yes, and one of the great receivers in this league. It was a night where points came at a premium. 10 was enough to get Philadelphia a victory. RC, always appreciate you. We'll see you in Vegas
My man.
Next week.